I came up from nothing, nigga, you can't tell me shit, yeah. Did it on my own, take out my neck, take out my wrist, yeah. I swear I ain't never, every day we lit, yeah. Every day we lit, yeah.
What's good, SOS Squad? Sway here, and I'm back again with another video. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, that was lame, I'm sorry, please, I'm sorry, forget, cut. So, today, actually, y'all, I have a little bit, this video is gonna be a little different. So what we're doing today is actually a reaction video, y'all. This is my first reaction video. Trying to switch the channel up a little bit, try to see, you know, I'm trying to figure out my audience and see what y'all like. But some explosive tea is going on, and I couldn't miss it. I couldn't bring myself not to miss it, to not talk about it. I'm gonna be reacting to the Queen, Clarence, and Chris Sales tea. So, just in case, you know, you've been living under a rock or you're not really paying attention to social media, you don't know what's going on. So, Queen Naija, Chris Sales, and Clarence. So, pretty much Queen and Chris used to be a couple. They used to be married, like they were together a couple of years ago. So what happened was so long story short, Chris cheated on Queen a bunch of times, and she finally, like, you know, left him after, like, you know, him going crazy or whatever. So long story short, she got together with Clarence. They're together now, they're officially together, they have a kid together and everything. But ever since they've been together, like, Chris has been trolling the hell out of them, like, no cap, like, I don't even know how this dude has time to keep up with everything that's going on, you know, with Queen and Clarence. But whatever it is, like, he is on it, like. Anyways, long story short, I'm gonna be doing a reaction. So pretty much Clarence's ex-girlfriend came up and, you know, just started talking some stuff, you know, whatever, pretty much calling Queen a homewrecker because she broke up her and Clarence's 5-year relationship. And then Clarence made a video saying he didn't do it, which I'm gonna react to next. So y'all can stay tuned to that, you know, check me out. But right now, Queen made a video today responding to the whole situation for the first time. It's titled, "Am I a Homewrecker? My side of the story." So I'm gonna react to that, pretty much tell y'all what's going on. I don't wanna talk too much, so yeah, that's what's going on. So yeah, we're gonna play the video and react to it.
What's up, Queendom? It's your girl Queen. I am back with another video, and I'm sure from the title you can already tell it's gonna be a story time or something of that sort. So first of all, it's been a lot going on. I've been getting ready to drop my album. I've really been trying to just focus on that.
For one second, pause just real quick. Shout out to Queen, man. Shout out to Queen Naija, bro. Like, after her and Chris broke up, man, this girl had nothing. Zero. Like, no money in the bank account, no clothes. He took everything. Everything was in his name. She had nothing. She bossed the hell up, yo. Like, she made that song Medicine, and her whole entire life changed. What I tell you, y'all, like, God has a plan. Like, God has a plan. Don't ever doubt that God has a plan, because I'm sure she didn't even know where she was gonna go after she broke up with her husband. Like, you know, no money, no perspectives, no nothing. And she, like, did that, yo. I'm so proud of her.
Because this is a very big moment in my life. It's my debut album. Like, this is my dream. Like, this is, I just want to put my full focus on it, you know?
True.
And so I've been busy with that, but as you guys know, it's been some other things going on as well on the internet, and if you know, you know. I wasn't gonna come and make a video or say anything, because truthfully, if I ever came back to my channel, or when I came back to my channel, I wanted to just come refreshed. And I don't know, I just hate that, like, every time I come and do a video, I'm always like, it's always something about some drama. But I always feel the need to, like, just tell my side of things, just because when you don't explain your side of the story to a situation, you give people more room to make assumptions that aren't true. As y'all know, it's been a whole situation with the exes going on, and I seen the very last video. I watched it, and I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you guys. I felt bad. I really did. I didn't feel bad because I'm guilty of anything that she was insinuating that I did, but I felt bad because, first of all, that's just how my heart is set up. Like I don't know. Like I'm
not even gonna lie, you could tell the kind of person the queen is. Like, she is kind of like, yo, like, damn, like, did I break up the relationship? But Queen's an adult. So when she went after Clarence, like when she slid in them DMs after her and her husband were like on the outs, he was her Instagram crush. She low-key knew what she was doing, but you know, I'm gonna mind my black ass business.
I'm just super, super nice, and as a woman, like I could feel it. Like I could feel, you know, where she was coming from, and I've been in a place like that before, where, you know, I was heartbroken or like, you know, something like that. I don't know if she's still heartbroken, but I don't know. But I just feel like I wanted to come here and just basically give you guys my point of view of things, because
yeah, let's hear
I feel like in a way my character could be misinterpreted things to be. You know, we got the Royal Family channel, and I think I have every right to come and clear my name as well, just like everyone else. I need you guys to understand the place I was in when I first ever spoke to Clarence at all. It's been said a lot and continuously that I cheated and I was doing something sneaky, but truthfully, you guys, of course, I was legally still in a marriage, but it was a situation where, like, my ex Chris he had already been moving single, like a single man, for the longest.
True, that's facts.
And you guys know
Chris been doing some crazy shit, man.
You guys know that after the situation that happened with the 3 girls who came and exposed him for that whole situation, after that, I even like,
if y'all don't know what she's talking about, so pretty much 3 girls slid in Queen's DMs and sent her a whole bunch of messages about Chris and how he's been texting them back and forth, and how he was, like, I think sleeping with one of the girls or like messing with one of the girls in the club, like some crazy shit. Mind you, she's married to this dude with a child. They are married. It's not like, oh, yo, like, yeah, this is my shawty, you know what I mean? Like, this is my girl, like, you know, we together. They are married, like, ring and all. And he did, like, dude is crazy, bro.
Stayed and stuck around. Truthfully, I stopped.
Yo, can I just say, it really kind of bothers me how Queens, you know, let me mind my black ass business.
Stuck around because,
minding my business.
For one, I didn't have my own money to leave. I wasn't prepared to leave. I just didn't have my own stuff. Like, my credit was super low. It was just so much going on where it made it very hard for me to leave. And plus, you know, we had a son. We have a son.
Right.
So when I messaged Clarence, it wasn't like in a sneaky kind of way, but I was in ATL, and this was during Hurricane Harvey. We had went to Atlanta to escape the hurricane, and Chris and me, we wasn't even like really together. We probably did like maybe one video as a group when we was like in the house with Janae and them, but we wasn't really together when we went to Atlanta. He was doing his own thing, and I knew he was doing his own thing. It was pretty much over to me. Like, I feel like once someone is disloyal, they move single and they move funny and they talk to different people, and like they're doing it blatantly where he don't even try to hide it. They don't care. It's like at this point. So anyway, when I
wasn't even trying to hide it, y'all. Like, that's what's crazy.
I didn't have no intentions or no, like, I wasn't plotting like, I'm about to message him and then I'm gonna go see him. And you guys, truthfully, I think I was scrolling. I seen Clarence on my Explore page, and I had seen him before. I clicked on his page, and it was his page. And I was like, oh, this is really his page. And I was just scrolling through, and of course, you know, I thought he was a handsome guy. Because I had seen him before, and I always thought he was handsome. But I didn't see no girl on his page. You know, I didn't see no girl on his page. So when I DM'd him, it was just kind of like one of those things where, I don't know, hey, let me just DM this person and see what's up. Like, not in a way to like be sneaky or like, ooh, I'm about to, you know, I don't know. Honestly, truth be told, I don't know why I did it. I think
So pretty much she was lurking. She was on the house with her husband. She was scrolling on Instagram. She saw this cute guy. She was like, let me check him out. And
I think part of the reason
now she got a baby.
It was just because I was just maybe just already feeling down and low and just, I don't know, I wanted to converse with someone else, I guess, you know, that's the honest truth. Because, you know, Chris was doing what he was doing. I just feel, I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, when we conversed, you guys seen the messages. Clarence showed it in his past video. We were talking very just like, it wasn't like flirtatious or anything. It was really just talking about what was going on with us. And yeah, as you guys can see, I did tell him, I went into detail about what I was going on, but he asked me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said it was getting crazy for him, and I was like, what is it? And then I said, shit, it's getting crazy for me too. And when he asked, I told him what was going on, like, and I didn't mind telling him what was going on, just because, I don't know, like, it was already public. It was already public what was going on, so I was like, forget it. And I've always been a super transparent person. I can talk to a stranger, which is kind of bad sometimes. I can talk to a stranger and literally when they leave, they know so much about me, and I know that's so bad. So I want you guys to know that I didn't do that to, I don't know, get him to feel bad for me, or just try to, like, I don't know, I did that with everybody, truthfully. So honestly,
I think Queen just needed someone to talk to. Damn, this camera about to die. I think she just needed someone to talk to, and Clarence was that person at that time. So, you know, she was just like, you know what, let me just let it out.
It's not just Clarence.
I'm gonna stop pausing this video though, because this camera is about to die. The battery is blinking, so hopefully it doesn't die before I can finish this video.
If you got a girl, you can prank her. And when he told me he had someone, I didn't like try to say, oh well, actually I was like, yo, well, why ain't she on your page? Like, girls love that. You should put it on your page, like, so people can know. So
Queen is so pretty,
he was saying also
she's
right
so
there that it was
beautiful.
complicated.
Like, honestly, when Queen first started talking to Clarence, her self-esteem was so low. You could tell, like, you could tell through the videos, but she has bossed up so much. Like, go ahead, Queen. Like, not trying to take sides or nothing, but, you know, I like that. I like when, you know, the boss up is real.
And it was complicated with me too, so, you know, it didn't go no further. Anywho, though, I followed him. And around that same time when I followed him, I remember getting a call from Chris, and Chris was like, why you follow him? Like, and I'm just like, what? Like, first of all, why are you even calling me, checking me? Because you're doing what you're doing. Like, you have no room to ask me what I'm doing, who I'm following, or anything. You're moving like the way you want to move. I'm gonna move how I want to move, and it wasn't flirtatious. You know, I still was explaining to him, like, it wasn't like that. He said he's gonna send us hoodies and all that stuff. And Chris still felt intimidated, I feel like, because
of course he did, because he's another guy, like, it's a threat.
I think I even like mentioned him to Chris before, because me and Chris would always like just kind of vocal about, we did Smash Your Passes together, you know, so like I knew who he found attractive, and he knew who I found attractive. I told him, so he had been knew that. He was like, no, fuck that, unfollow him. Even though I didn't feel like I needed to do that, I did it out of respect, because first of all, I didn't want no trouble in the house.
That's her husband. So, like, what is she gonna do?
It's not like I had my own, like, a lot of money of my own to go take and go move, you know. So I just unfollowed him, I guess, to keep the peace, because when it got crazy with me and him, it got crazy. And it's a lot of things that you guys don't know that went on behind closed doors. It got crazy. Okay?
I feel like Chris was abusive. I'm not even gonna lie. It got super crazy. I mean, if he wasn't, you know what I mean? To the same house. If he wasn't, I take that back. Please forgive me for saying that, but I feel like he was, especially from all the other girls in the past.
Houston, we ended up going back together. I don't know, I didn't speak to Clarence anymore, because I just, like I said, he had a girl. I ain't want no trouble. I ain't want to like drag it on. But as me and Clarence weren't talking, like, things got worse and worse between me and Chris. We wasn't having sex. We wasn't sleeping together in the same bed. He was going out every night. He was doing what he wanted to. He was sleeping with other girls. It was just kind of like, we was kind of like roommates. You know what I'm saying? And I knew
I've done
for
that
a fact
before.
our relationship was over. He wasn't happy with me. He didn't love, like,
it was just
he didn't want to be with me, you know? But I was still just, we was kind of just still there, just playing, like, I was just kind of playing like I was okay with it, because, like, it was nothing else I could really do.
Yeah, she was stuck. Stuck like Chuck.
Things was getting worse. And one day I think I was scrolling across YouTube, and I seen that Clarence had did a Smash Your Pass video. Now, me and Clarence had talked about him starting a YouTube channel, right? And when I seen he made a YouTube channel, I was like, oh, so he really did it, you know? And when I went and watched the video, I seen him and Mod doing a smash or pass, and I didn't even know that
Mod had called her Sweet
I was like,
Heat.
yo, what? Like, and then what he said, I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, I got a little offended. I ain't gonna lie.
She got her feelings hurt.
So,
she was like, bitch, what? We was just talking. How you gonna pass me? How you gonna say I'm not Sweet Heat? Mother. I just.
Went to look for him on Instagram, and I found out, I seen that, like, I couldn't find him, so I went to my block list, like, yo, did I block him? And I know I didn't do it, so in my head, I'm like, okay, I ain't block him, I know who did it. So I hit him up, and I was like, I think I commented on his story or something. You guys seen it, something about the socks with slippers or whatever. And then he was like, he started talking back to me. And I was like, yo, what you said, I was basically telling him about what he said in the video. Like, that was funny. Like,
she was pretty much saying, yo, you hurt my feelings, what's up?
You know, like, just kind of, I don't know, picking at him about what he said. Obviously, at this point, if he's doing a smash or pass on a bunch of girls, including me, I still didn't see no girl on his page. Like, from this, wait a minute. Actually, I think I watched some more of his videos. Yeah, that's right. I watched some more of his videos besides Smash or Pass, and he was like that he was a single man. He was doing a Q&A, he was like he's a single man.
Yeah, he was.
So from that point, like I said, I never had seen who he was with ever before, never seen a picture
of anything. He's a prospective buyer.
I felt like talking on Instagram like some more. It went over to Snapchat. We started talking on Snapchat. And I was still living in that house. But like I said, it felt like I was just a roommate. Like, niggas was moving how they want to move. And yeah, me and Clarence was just conversating, you know? Like, we got a little deeper. We started talking about things that we were going through and, like, our past. Like, I had mentioned to him, like, what I was going through in my relationship. He had mentioned to me about, he was talking about how he was going through, like, a toxic kind of situation on and off. And, like, we was at that point, we were like confiding in each other as friends. We never spoke about sex. We never spoke about anything. And it went from us talking about that to really, like, just falling asleep on the phone every single night.
Oh,
that's another thing I want you guys to know. I didn't just up and fly to New York. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to come see you. Me and Clarence was talking on the phone, falling asleep on FaceTime every night for a good, like, I don't know, month and a half or something like.
They were dating. They were dating. Yo, y'all remember that? Like, did any of y'all had a, like, one of those relationships? Oh, y'all see my panda in my glasses. Look at my little panda. I love pandas. Yeah, y'all ever had that kind of relationship where y'all was just, like, talking on the phone every night, fall asleep on the phone, sleep on the phone and stuff like that? Those were the days when we used to just be young and dumb. Young and dumb.
It made us like
dumb and in love.
Feel for each other a little bit more. I could tell.
Young, dumb, and in love.
He would tell me how he felt, like, how he felt different about me and things like that. I would tell him the same. So we started developing, like, a liking for each other and possibly feelings. Then we spoke about doing a video. We spoke about doing a video together because we felt like it would be a good money move. For one, we already had, like, fan pages of people collaging our pictures together. It was crazy, man. And, like, we was like, man, they really, like, people kept saying, I ship y'all, I ship y'all, I ship y'all. So I was thinking in my head, this is great for my channel because I need to get my money up, I had money with the Chris and Queen channel, but I don't consider that to be my money because when I left, I couldn't even have half of that. Like, he wasn't even giving me half of it. And I didn't get to the point because I was just like, listen, I don't want no money or anything. I just really want to be done with this relationship, with this whole thing. Because it was
he wouldn't give her any money at all. Mind you, she has a kid.
For years.
They have a kid together.
Of course, I smiled on camera. We
did
for our brand. But that shit was draining, y'all. And it was
Yo, let's stop for a second. So Chris wouldn't give her even, like, half of the money that they made together. That's fucking crazy, yo. Like, mind you, he's not a single parent. They're both parents of this kid. So how did he expect her to take care of her kid? He knew damn well she ain't got no job. YouTube was both of their jobs. They got a channel together. So what did he expect her to do? That's crazy.
Lot, like I said, that happened behind closed doors that you guys do not know about.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So yeah, I was like, yeah, this is a money move. Maybe I come out there and like we do some videos. First time I went out there, I went with Ari and Vashay and some other girls. I was scared to go by myself. I didn't know what was like. I didn't know, like, we had talked on the phone, but I was still scared. It was New York.
She didn't know him.
Myself, but I had still made plans to, you know, go see him for the first time in person. And we seen each other. We didn't do a video that time, but we did see each other. I went back home. I mean, I went back to Houston. I was living with Armand and Trey by this time, and I was working on my videos because I was just trying to get my bag up. Listen, I was trying to leave. I was trying to get my own apartment. I was going to get my apartment in Houston. Actually, I think me and Ari was talking about moving in together. When I went back to New York the second time, we chose to do our first video together. I had met his sister Lee, who had helped me out with a situation with medicine, because I had released medicine on YouTube, which Clarence also encouraged me that I should release it on New Year's, because he was just like, you know, you should just go ahead with it. Like, this is like a new beginning for you. And I was like, yeah, but I was scared because I knew once I released medicine, y'all, I could never go back to Chris. I was like, once I do this, it's done. Like, because nobody knew that Chris had cheated again. I kept that secret because I didn't want to look stupid. You know, I didn't want to look stupid all over again. Like, I mean, damn, people gonna say I told you so. And I just didn't want to. So when people started asking, like, why aren't you doing a video for Chris no more? Like, why you at Trey Armand's house? Like, I didn't want to say it because I felt stupid. I felt so dumb. Like, damn, I really stayed.
Understandable. I can see why.
So
I can see why she would feel dumb.
I made medicine, you know. Anyway,
because it's like she kept going back. Somebody was cheating on her, and they're in the public eye. Like, everybody can see this. You know what I mean? It's not like you and your girlfriend or you and your boyfriend and y'all together and, you know, this nigga keep cheating on you. You're telling your friends and you don't go back to your friends like, oh, you're dumb. Literally everybody in the world could see them and is giving an input into their relationship. That's crazy.
Clarence, and he encouraged me to release it New Year's. I released it. That happened. Somebody stole my song, put it on Apple, was getting money for it. So I met Lee. Lee was a businesswoman. And she helped me out. Like, she helped me out a lot. Then we started talking business. And I was like, yo, could you go through my emails? And, you know, I don't go through my emails or anything like that. I don't know about labels. And she used to be a manager of back in the day of Nappy Roots. So, like, she had some experience in that. I kept extending my New York trip when I was out there. I kept extending it because, I don't know, it just felt so good to be there. I felt so free.
She didn't feel the hassle of being in her freaking relationship.
Even if I had a crush on him or liked him, I still consider him my friend. Because we told each other literally like anything. Like, if he was talking to another girl or texting another girl, I didn't really care. Even if I did like him, I didn't care because we were not committed to each other. You know what I'm saying? I did not care. I wasn't like one of those kind of girls that try to force him, like, what are we? What we doing? Like, only talk to me. I wasn't like that. Like, and I feel like that's why he was super cool with me too, because I was not forceful on him. I never forced forceful anything. Ass girls. But
that's so annoying.
I do feel like the more and more we got to know each other and be together, you know, he felt my vibe. He got to know me more. He looked at me as a different person. I wasn't the girl that he seen on the Smash and Pass challenge. He said I had a bad outfit or whatever, but whatever. Also, the camera don't do me justice. This camera's not doing me justice. I look way better in person, just let y'all know. Yeah. The people that see me can vouch for it.
Queen is beautiful.
But like, he was feeling my vibe. I could tell. I knew it. I was feeling his vibe, and we just like, we still was keeping it like, we still was friends.
Low key, you feel me? I feel that.
Friends with feelings building. So the situation, like, with his ex, you know, I was aware that he was still getting over a 5-year relationship. That's understandable because I was too. I'm not gonna lie, when I finally signed the divorce papers, with Chris after seeing him, I'm not gonna lie, I sat in the car and I cried. Yeah, and Lee was right there next to me. I cried.
That was the end of, you know.
It's not that I like wanted to be with him. It was also like a feeling of like,
damn, we can't believe it's over.
Down the drain.
Exactly.
What's gonna happen next?
Right.
Like,
I feel her. Like, honestly, I feel like when you break up with someone and you know that the breakup is coming and you're super sad about it, you're not sad because, damn, like, I'm gonna miss that person. You're sad because you're like, wow, like, where did the last, you know, couple of years went? Like, you know what I mean? I'm starting all over. That person might be a friend. You're like, damn, I'm gonna lose this friend. Like, you know, I'm not gonna have this person to talk to, especially if, you know, you're the type of person that your significant other, you know, when you're dating them, you know, that's the only person you're talking to. Like, you know what I mean? You're all into them. Like, you're like, damn, you know, well, what am I gonna do now? You know, I don't have no friends. My friend, like, what am I gonna do? I feel that.
I know that relationship was toxic, but he's all I knew.
Yeah.
Like, I'm really, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really going through my head.
Like, they started dating in high school.
You know, but I knew for a fact I didn't want to go back because it was so unhealthy and it was so toxic. Yeah. And it only broke me down the more and more I stayed. Physically, emotionally, mentally. It broke me down being in that marriage, you know? And I'm sure you guys can tell by just in my personality. And when Clarence met me and seen me, it's like he brought something new out of me, and he wanted to make me feel good. I wanted to make him feel good too, because
he was in a bad relationship as well.
That was a very toxic situation for him as well. Right. You know? And I understood, man. Like, you can't just get over someone that you loved for 5 years. I totally get that. True. But at the same time, us bonding and confiding with each other only made us kind of closer, you know? Obviously, we did things. I got pregnant. I didn't plan to get pregnant.
Hold up! Queen, you're not gonna just slide that in there, homie. You're not gonna just wiggle that in there. Y'all was... Didn't they, like, get pregnant in, like, a hot tub or something? Y'all was doing more than a little something. He was getting in them jigs, boy. He was getting in them jigs. And then you got them babies. Queen, you're not gonna just slide that in there, girl. Hey, girl. Okay. Minding my black ass business.
I don't check my ovulation. I never did that.
I don't do that
I
either.
just never did that because
Who does that? My shit is so irregular. I don't do it either.
I had a super bad miscarriage the year before. Terrible miscarriage, y'all. I lost so much blood I thought I was gonna die. I thought that something was wrong with me. I thought, like, maybe I can't have kids. And the only reason why I thought that was because even when I got pregnant with CJ, I was having unprotected sex for a very long time, and it took me a while to get pregnant. Truthfully, before CJ,
this is the new Google Pixel 5 with night sight.
Damn, y'all, this is juicy.
It's true.
Let me watch her ad though. Let's give her a little bit of revenue.
The 5G Google Pixels from $499.
I can't confirm if it was a miscarriage or not, but I remember one day feeling the pain so deep. I lost so much blood, and I don't know what it came from. I never confirmed if it was a miscarriage or not. It could have been. And then I was having unprotected sex more. I got pregnant with CJ after 2 years. Had complications with CJ. Me and CJ could have died. CJ's heart rate was going down. My heart, like, it was just like, I didn't know. So I was like, I'm scared to have kids. I had to have a C-section with him. Right. Then, in my marriage, you know, I was still doing things.
Right, because she's married.
I never got pregnant. I was like, okay, maybe I just can't, I don't know, maybe just, I don't know.
Stick up in, young ladies. It's very important to always get your body checked out. Like, stuff like that is not good to not know. You know, if you have insurance, it's super cheap to go ahead and get checked out. Just do it, man. Just do it, honestly. You know, don't just not know, because there could be a deep internal issue. So many women suffer from so many different issues like PCOS and all kind of issues. So it's always good to get checked out, y'all. Very important.
Then I got pregnant.
Keep your body right and your mind right.
I had a miscarriage. Okay, so I'm thinking in my head, maybe like my body is just rejecting kids. Like maybe CJ was just my miracle baby. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, when I had that miscarriage, bro, something in me told me it just wasn't meant. It just wasn't meant.
Honestly, miscarriage is not a good thing, but sometimes God got a plan, yo. Like, honestly, for real.
It's so crazy because I seen a video of, like, last year, I seen a video of me saying something about the name Legend. I seen a Facebook post of me saying, man, I just keep seeing the name Legend everywhere. And I was like, whoa, this is crazy. It's like I was like manifesting it, or I was just like, I've seen signs. I lost a baby, but I was still seeing the name Legend everywhere. It was so weird, you guys. And then fast forward, I meet Clarence, and I get pregnant. I did not think I was gonna get pregnant. Truthfully, I didn't think Clarence was telling me he thought his soldiers in March. He thought that in March because he had never had a pregnancy scare with any girl. Right. So on my end, I'm like, okay, well, shoot, we fine. I think we slipped up one time. I never got pregnant, so I was like, oh, okay. That was our business. So we wasn't gonna tell nobody that. Like, of course, people probably into it.
He was getting them chicks.
Clarence was a single man. Right. We were not committed to each other. We still had a very close friendship, but just doing grown people things. Yeah,
they was doing what they wanted to do. Shit, they was both single.
I don't know what happened on the other side of that, but all I know is, like, I was very understanding. I never planned anything out. I never maliciously moved or tried to take someone's family away, or you know, I never did that. Like, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not that kind of person, because like I said, I know how it feels. I never did anything to hurt. I would never do anything just to hurt another woman. If anything, I was just happened.
Fast forward this a little
Nobody even meant for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure though, like, when you keep hanging with people, like, I don't know. I just, truth be told, I thought we was gonna do our video, do some more videos, get a bag. I thought it was gonna be business too, you know, and then kind of like fade away. That's what I really thought, but it turned out to be different.
Aww,
it turned out to be different, and I really cannot help that.
She found her
and I really would never. It's not in me to.
Honestly, y'all, I'm gonna be quite honest with you. At first, I didn't really like Clarence. I mean, not that my opinion matters, or, you know, duh, it doesn't matter. I'm just a person, and I don't know them. They don't know me. You know, I don't even exist to them. But I didn't really like Clarence at first, y'all. I didn't think he was genuine. Up until, like, damn, I want to say maybe a couple months ago, I didn't really think he was genuine, because he just didn't really seem like a genuine guy to me. Like, he just kind of seemed like he was all about, you know, appearances and, like, himself. He was just, like, full of it. Like, he didn't really seem like he was into Queen all that. You know, it seemed like she was more into him. But as this thing is playing out, I must admit, I'm gonna give Clarence a little bit more points, because he's riding for Queen. Like, even in response to his ex, that video that he made, like, he is riding for his girl, and I love that. So shout out to you, Clarence. You know, you're doing your thing. You know, this is all new to you. I get it. This is very new to you. You're still really young, you know, and you're navigating this thing. So shout out to you, Clarence. You're doing your thing, bro.
Be like, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about his ex. I wasn't even thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know her.
Right.
All I could think about was the relationship that me and him was building.
Right.
We was always very honest with each other too, and we still to this day are very honest with each other about our past and how we feel about certain things. Like, we just got that kind of relationship. Like, we're friends too till this day. We're still friends. Anything that was said before, I don't know, by his mom or whatever, she didn't know me. So I get it. I completely get it. She didn't know me at all. And I was this new girl coming in. I had a kid already. She probably like, yo,
right,
who is this lady coming in? You know what I'm saying? And she already knew
and she was married and all that.
They probably had a relationship. And I understand that.
True.
You know, that's completely normal. I get that.
I get it too. You know, because she got a kid, she's married, and she's trying to date my son. Like, what are you doing?
Her love grew for me as well. She loves me now. She loves me. She loves me, and she loves both of my kids. And she always tells me how appreciative she is of me, how I love her son, the way I love her son.
That's real.
She's thankful.
That's so real, yo.
I don't try to put Clarence. I try to be as easygoing as possible with Clarence. I can deal with him. I can handle him. I know what kind of man he is. He's a great man. But I know how to deal with Clarence. I know how to deal with him, and I don't know. I get him, you know? He gets me. So I don't know. That's just my side, man. That's my side. I feel better because I got to clear I don't know,
Alright, y'all, so I'm gonna wrap the video up there. I mean, I get it. I get what Queen is saying. And it makes sense, to be honest with you. I mean, it's never right to cheat on your husband, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? It's never right to cheat on your husband. If y'all want to try to get entangled and get into another entanglement, it's always best to, you know, break off your marriage, your relationship, whatever it is first. Not saying that I'm perfect. To be honest with you, I'm far from perfect. Far from perfect. You know what I mean? But on the other hand, he's already doing his thing. He's sleeping with these multiple girls. She's in the house, you know what I mean? And it just so happened that that one person that she started talking to was her person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't help who you fall in love with. You can't help who is meant for you. And Clarence was just meant for her. And now look at Chris. Lonely, with another charge, beating up on girls, doing whatever he want to do, and trolling her. Anyways, y'all, that's the end of it. If y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think about this whole situation in the comments. It's my first reaction video. Tell me if I should stop doing reaction videos, never do another one ever again. Or tell me if y'all like seeing this. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this up. Yeah, I wish y'all the best. Peace.